2 days left until the new year starts, and in case you want to reinvent yourself or make some major or not so major changes in your life, today we talk about 5 steps how to do so. In case you missed out on last week's video, feel free to check it out because there I'm talking more about the preparational steps, but today it's all about the action plan. And quickly before we dive in, welcome to Find Your Inner Panda. My name is Tan. I'm a physician and consultant for health and well-being, and this channel is all about spirituality and self-growth. We directly start with number 1, which is a mindset thing. It's about your decision to change. You need to really decide that this is the time to change and that you want to change. This might seem obvious, but actually it is not. We as human beings, we have all our habits that we kind of developed over the years, and it's hard enough to change just one tiny bit of them. And your mind doesn't like change at all, so it will cling to the old version of you. So you need to consciously decide that this is the time for change. Get yourself a quiet moment at home, or you can also do it in the woods or on the beach, and really draw a line and step in front of the line and be clear here that this is the old version of you, this is your past, and be grateful for this version of you because all you experienced till this point brought you so far, but now it's time to get to a new version of you. So embrace this version, this old version. Let it go, take a deep breath and step over the line. Consciously decide that now you step into your new version and there's no going back, there's just going forward. It's about setting a clear intention, not only for yourself, but also energetically that you're sending out the signal, this is a new version of you now. So, since now you consciously decided you want the change, we get to the second point, which is making a plan. Whether you want to live a healthier lifestyle or achieve certain career goals or focus more on your spiritual development, you need some kind of guideline or some kind of structure that you set for yourself to really go this way. Because you probably experienced that before, that when you just start thinking, well, I still have the whole year to change and to achieve whatever I want to, suddenly the first 3 months just pass you by and you didn't accomplish anything, right? Just because you have in your mind there's a whole year time. So the first thing is to write your goals down and to put them in some sort of timeline. Yeah, and not for the whole year, but more like half a year, and even better like a quarter. So really do the next 3 months, then the following 3 months, and so on. Just like where you plan to go. And put it somewhere where you can really watch this goal plan, like daily. That you simply don't forget what you planned. And I'm not saying you should put a timeline and put yourself under pressure when you feel like you're not getting there in time. That's not the point. The point is just to see what goals you set for yourself, then you start working in the direction. And when something is not exactly working out in your timeline, okay, there's nothing bad. It's just about asking yourself then, have my plans changed? Have my goals changed? Or am I doing the right thing to get to my goal? Or can I change something about what I'm doing? Or do I simply have to readjust the time I set for certain goals? Because when you start doing things, new things come in and things might just get bigger than you expected them in the beginning. So it's not a fixed schedule, but it's a guideline for you to go along the way. And if you put a goal for like the next 3 months, and after the 3 months you just are nowhere close to this goal, Maybe you have to consider how much effort and energy you put into a certain goal and how efficiently it is actually working out for you. Maybe you need to readjust something. So it's just a sort of guideline, but so you have a guideline to just not kind of forget things and to have it visually in front of you. So when you write down your goals and you write your plan, put in like 3 steps for each point that you can take to get closer to this goal. And with this, we already come to our 3rd step in reinventing yourself. It's becoming the person that you want to be. Whatever you are planning for the new version of you, this version will require certain skill sets and certain habits. So it's time now to become that person. So for example, if you say you want to approach a different career path or set up your own business, what skills are needed here? What are the first 3 steps that you need to take to get closer to this goal? What do you need to learn? And also, how would you behave if you are already in the position that you want to be in? Being the new version of you, how do you show up to the world? How do you dress? How do you look like? But also, how do you think? And do you feel about yourself? Really take it step by step each day, like one skill, one habit, one characteristic after the other. It's very hard to do everything at once. So give yourself the time, give yourself the compassion here on this journey, but just stay consistent and persistent. And when you really change something about yourself and reinvent yourself, putting on a new identity, it's easier to do so in the right environment. So we come to number 4 here, is to get yourself the right people around you. If somehow possible, connect with people who are already there where you want to be, or who are on the same journey, so that you have people who are like-minded and it's easier to do something together. When you have people around you who set out for similar goals, you have the same issues maybe that you can help each other with. Or you just simply have similar struggles maybe along the journey and you understand each other and you can support each other. Backing yourself up with more people on the same journey is just giving you the strength to keep going. And even better would be if you can have someone who already went the way you want to go. So if you have a mentor, someone who already achieved what you want to achieve, you can learn from them. When you set out in this new environment, you will get more opportunities coming in. There will be more ways opening up in the new direction that you set out for. There may be relationships developing that you cannot foresee by now, which will help you into getting to your goal. Today's last step is less of a practical step, but it's more about a mindset shift that is necessary. It's about your opinion about failure. So if you want to change and if you set out to really big changes in your life, there may be times when you just encounter challenges, obstacles, and you may have the feeling you are failing or you actually do fail. But always remember, no matter how many times you fail, you can always get up. And actually, I don't even like the word failure because it's not failure. It's always just a lesson. It's normal. When you try something new, it may be difficult. It may be different than you expected it to be. And yeah, something might don't work out and you will have to try to do it another way. Actually, you never fail. You can learn something each time something is not working the way you wanted it to work. So you always gain some more experience. You always gain some more wisdom along the way. And if things work out the way you wanted them to, just celebrate the win. Be grateful and celebrate. Celebrate each win along the way. Smaller wins, bigger wins, it doesn't matter. Each step you take is the step into the version that you want to be. You know why you want to achieve certain goals. Always keep your why in mind and keep going. I hope you have a wonderful start into the next year and into the new you. And let's see you again in 2025. Till then, bye.